I'm Shweta Deshmukh. I'm an architect by profession, an entrepreneur, and a spiritual seeker at heart. So I've done my master's in environmental architecture, also in construction management, and leadership program also I have pursued. In over 2 decades of my career, I have had a privilege of working on variety of projects, including weekend homes, resorts, small multiplexes, temple complexes, farmhouses, and commercial and residential interiors. I also have a startup, Dezinebox, which is co-founded along with my husband, Dr. Abhijit, that provides online design services across the globe using immersive technology like virtual reality. We also strive to use sustainable design practices. We use eco-friendly material. We also have pledged to plant 1 tree after we complete 1 online design. And we are also planning to recycle the interior waste, which is otherwise going into the landfills. So today I am here to share my journey with you all. Please be with me. I am born and raised in Nagpur. My father came from a very humble background. He has in fact worked in a restaurant to wash cups, to just make some money for his sleepers. Whereas my mom, she belonged to quite an affluent family. They got married and there I was. Life wasn't easy for them. It was quite tough. That contrast of their lives, that shaped my early years of my life. I constantly watched them balancing between the financial struggles with lot of perseverance, resilience, and deep love. Back then, my mom took a very bold decision to have a single girl child. It was not a common decision to take in that era. She stuck to it, she fought for it. She also completed her education furthermore and got her a decent job, and my parents started making a better future for myself. Life was good, like we started enjoying small comforts of life. Cool. But when I was 12 years of age, suddenly one day we were all sleeping. At around midnight, I started jerking my body uncontrollably. My tongue was twitched. I didn't have any control over my bladder. The bed was wet. I didn't know what was happening. I was unconscious. My parents panicked. I was taken to the doctor and doctor diagnosed she has epilepsy. Very fancy word. I had never heard of that word before. I was like, okay, it's okay. Must be something like a normal illness. But it wasn't so. Very soon I realized it was not only a medical challenge. Rather, it came with wrapped around with so much of social stigma. People started whispering about me. You know, she has epilepsy. What she'll do when she'll grow up? Who'll marry her? How she'll survive without her parents' help? My parents were in total despair, uncertainty and fear. I didn't have anyone to talk to. I didn't have anyone to disclose this to. I didn't have anyone to console me. I was totally shut down inside. I developed few friends. I got fear, shame and unworthiness. I started feeling unworthy. At the same time, I wanted to become an architect. I was good at arts and crafts, and my uncle always encouraged me, why don't you pursue architecture, you'll really do good. And I decided to throw myself totally into that. Whatever I had, I wanted to put it there, all there. So I started my journey. Let me tell you, architecture is a profession where the person like me, like epileptic patients it's not easy for them. It would have been quite challenging, I knew. My parents opposed, but I said no, nothing doing. I want to pursue it. I did that. I didn't have luxury to rest. I didn't have luxury to sleep because I had to prove I am normal. I am normal like all others. That was the only vision I had. I am totally normal. I did well. I never used my illness as an excuse in my entire college days or college years. By the age of 22, I was totally exhausted, mentally, physically and emotionally. I moved to Pune along with my aunt. I'm quite an admirer of her. She is unfortunately no more. She had been watching me all these years with how I was struggling. She suggested me one thing. She said, just do one small meditation, okay, for 21 days. Plus, just do it for 21 days. I said, okay, why not? I started doing it, I had nothing to lose. I had already lost, I was lost. Trust me, on 22nd day, something had phenomenally shifted inside me. I rediscovered myself. I started looking into my eyes and I saw a brave woman with all flaws, with illness, everything. I accepted the way I was. No more shame, no more hiding. And I was a very happy person back then. All these years, my constant companion, my admirer, my best friend, my husband now, Abhi, he was always by my side. He was just patiently waiting, you know. I had told him, see, if I am not recovered, I am not going to marry you. That is clear. He said, take your time, no problem. Coincidentally, after that meditation incident, I started recovering. I got married to him. Life was normal, that's what I wanted. To get married like a normal person, have kids, have family. I was happy. Then we decided to start a family. Because of my health issues, I could not conceive normally. Then infertility treatment started and boom, I again hit the epilepsy. So I started infertility treatment. I was put on steroids, which was completely no-no for an epileptic patient. I was cured of it, by the way, and epilepsy returned. That was the last thing I ever wanted in my life, and it came back. I didn't want to look into my husband's eyes. I didn't want him to see me in that state. I wanted to end my life. I hit the rock bottom. That's it. At the same time, my spiritual guru, his teaching helped me a lot to come out of this. He told me pain is inevitable, but suffering is a choice. There will be always pain, whether to suffer through it or not, that is our choice. It's in our hand. The same time, I surrendered to the greater source. I said, this is it, I can't handle it anymore, I'll die, you just take over. And that's it. My life once again shifted. Since then, my life has become a spiritual roller coaster ride. Amazing. I got a beautiful girl, daughter, her name is Trishula, after 10 years of my marriage. And I have evolved as a person, I have evolved as a human being, a seeker. Same time, the grace which was bestowed upon me, I believe, followed with material success. Coming from a small town like Nagpur, establishing myself in a city like Mumbai, being a female all alone was not easy task for me. I pursued it with lot of hard work and resilience. Today I am on many global panel as a jury. For me, I have received many awards and recognition. I've been featured in many international, national magazines. My startup was incubated by NSR Salon in Bangalore. We are affiliated with CII. We received an European grant as a part of Circular Economic Catalyst, Germany, last year. So the list is never ending, and this is all because of the grace, I believe. Something extraordinary had happened with me. So let me tell you, now the life is so different. I no more listen to my body, rather I command my body. I tell my body, okay, at this stage I can work for 20 hours in a day. This was not possible with me earlier. I tell my body if I am about to collapse in a day, suppose I am tired, I have broken my limits, and I tell my body, see, we have to go, don't collapse, keep going, you cannot fall down. Boom, I can work for 8-9 hours more. And that is true, it actually happens with me. I think of something, it happens. I am standing in a queue, I am getting late, somebody from the authority comes, he breaks the queue, I am the first one in the line. This has happened with me. I am going to catch a flight, I am getting late, the flight is delayed. You call it synchronicity, you call it coincidence, you call it whatever you want. But yes, this happens with me. I just think of it and it happens. I am going to meet a friend, I am getting late, she has an appointment with somebody. I just connect to that unknown friend of her. Please get late, okay? I am late. That happens. And surprisingly, being here on TED Talk is also, it had my wish. I had wished for it. See, I am standing here today. So the life is phenomenally amazing. I have transcended what I used to fear of. I no more suffer. I enjoy every bit of my life. I am in the flow of life. So today I would like to just share 3 things what my life has gave me as a learning. Okay. 1, accept your problems. If you have problems, well done, congratulations, because you are just few steps ahead of the success. So you have a choice to keep crying about it, blaming your destiny, or rise. I would rather suggest to rise. So the moment you accept it, you would rise, no doubt about it. Second, imbibe a small spiritual practice in your life. It can be anything. It can be breath watching, it can be a small meditation, it can be prayer, it can be yoga, anything, I don't know, whatever suits you. Trust me, spirituality is not about renunciation, it's about having it adapted as a part of your daily routine. You know, like how you breathe, we simply breathe. So that's how it is, you just breathe, have that practice with you. It will do phenomenal magical things for you, like it has done for me. And last but not the least, all those beautiful women, please understand this. We have been crafted in a very unique way by the Creator. Our uniqueness is our ability to juggle roles, our emotional quotient, our intuitive powers. These all are not our weaknesses. These all are our superpowers. So please don't try to compete with the masculine. Okay? Let's complement the masculine. Just embrace the feminism. And that's it. You are there, all there. Thank you.